Born into a class considered elite in any circle, Alice knew to sit as a Boston Brahmin should. Politely. Mindful of her manners, she folded her white-gloved hands in her lap atop a billowing indigo tea dress frilled with flounces. The prim belle, 9 months shy of an 18th birthday, wore her light brown hair in an updo, with finger waves styled in tight fashion. She kept an erect posture while seated on the east-facing veranda in a high-spindled, substantially carved rocker, yet the demure presentation ruffled due to the chair's erratic creaking. Forth, back, stop, and forth.
"Nothing more than a questionable experiment," argued her cousin Richard Saltonstall with harsh inflection.
This spurt of utter nonsense vexed her, along with the ones from his classmate, Hodges Chait. Both of the fellows were seated in front of her. Alice had read the news article printed in the Cambridge Tribune, to which they referred, on the proposal to allow women admission to Harvard College. Not on the same campus, but an off-site, women-only annex.
"I fail to understand the reason for such an exercise in foolishness,"
came from tight-jawed Hodges, who had a most unattractive, nasal voice. Craning her neck to the right, Alice tried to distract herself by watching an oddly colored bird land on the branch of a hemlock. If not for the cherry red head, the feathered darling might be challenging to spot, as only black and white feathers covered the rest of it. From its big, chisel-like bill emerged a rolling churr sound.
"Clearly ludicrous,"
came, gravelly, from Richard, after a noticeable breath. Becoming increasingly agitated, Alice attempted to maintain a staid disposition, knowing she came from an impeccable pedigree with her coast aristocrat ancestors hailing from Lincolnshire, home to the likes of Sir Isaac Newton and Alfred, Lord Tennyson. She focused on the wings, stretched wide. Whether the bird was male or female, she could not tell. Maybe an ornithologist could, she imagined. In some genuses, she had heard males sport bolder colors to compete for females' affection, while the females blend into the surroundings to protect their nests. This flying charmer flaunted a perfect combination of the two, a back of black feathers with white ones patched about, and the unique crimson-colored head.
"Absurd!"
the balderdash continued from the non-blood, who specifically targeted one of the possible female candidates who had excelled in private instruction from Harvard professors.
"I say again with certainty, she'll turn into an old maid."
Alice bit her bottom lip to hold back the vocables about to release in a splenetic outburst. Not even the scent of her lavender perfume, usually so calming, could ease her tension. Her chair halted its pendulation in the shade. Patience wore thin, teeth clenched, eyelids shut tight. A simple, stinging question escaped from her mouth. "Why, gentlemen, do you never speak of an old bachelor?"